Okay, so hello again. Last time we were finding a ship and also learning about the Blood Moon prophecy. So I think we can say prophecies are kind of a hobby by now. And we'll also have to travel back and forth from the ship because we didn't get the pickaxes. Mostly due to us having to save one of those, an Imperial citizen. Let's go back to the stupid ship. It's quite a way away. Also, this person there will most likely attack us. Maybe this is fighting, it was certainly not fair. Then again, as I keep stressing, who wants a fair battle anyway? Okay, Wolf and Bear do not like us. We've also seen our first werewolves, and they really took quite a a piece out of armor. However, we're still pretty okay. Okay, I think we have to go further. Now we are also approaching the end of the Blood Moon expansion itself, but we'll actually have a bit more to go. There are a few more quests that I want to show off, and a few more things that actually do make a return in Solstar. In the no, that's not the Grove. That will make a return in Dragonborn, and that I thus would like to actually would like to show off, just for the recognition value. Also, there's the ship. You always have the worst weather for exploring ships and other things that are somewhere outside. Can we get to the ship from below? Doesn't look like it. So levitation it is. Okay, this. Where's the entrance to that thing? They really have, yeah, there's a trapdoor at the bow. I'm gonna wait for my levitation to wear off. Okay, there we have a pickaxe. 20? Seriously? Okay, I think this calls for a magic potion. We have some fortified strength potions. That should actually get us through there. Okay, that is one pick, 2 picks. My levitation off? Yeah, it did. Okay. Hound meat, we don't need that. Yeah, the game doesn't really handle that very well. Let's take those ash yam. Just in case I need to cook up some more fortified strength potions. Now, pickaxe. I'm hoping that Falco will actually stand relatively close to my recall point. Otherwise, I might have a problem. Do. How many picks did we have in there? Those are weapons, technically. We have 4 picks. There are no more than 4 people in Raven Rock at the moment. So I don't think we need more than 4 picks. Just in case, we're gonna scan the ship again. Nothing here. So I don't know. There's not a door. Okay, that'll do. Let's recall. Ugh. Falco! Your weather choice is awful. Yeah, I found some pickaxes. You found 4 of them? Well, that's good news. I'll gladly take those off your hands. I trust 500 gold each will suffice. We can still use one or more if you can find them. Alright, I'll go find them.
Too bad about the ship.
Was this guy just hovering backwards? Ugh. Yeah, we traded ash storms for snowstorms. I'm not sure if I got the better end of that deal. I mean, technically, ash storms and Morrowind are gone now. So, or at least the platforms. I don't know if they actually still have ash storms, which would probably be a random storm from whirling up ash. Well, they're good lockpicks here. My potion wore off just in time. But we should have plenty of those, so it's not a big deal. I've concocted up quite a few of them. In one of my rare bursts of preparation. Or preparedness. I think preparedness would be a better word. So we're going to find some pickaxes. I'm also sorry if I'm not too cheerful today. I got another... the job I had an interview for last week told me that they would not hire me, so I'm not exactly happy about that. Even though it means I still have more time to spare. And also means I'm really running low on cash. And no, I still don't want any of you to actually throw money my way. Okay. Any more pickaxes? That was our first levitation fail in a while. Okay, we've been in that door. Let's take the other one. Which should be here. Ah, okay, it didn't look like that. Salt rice. A rubbish hammer, we'll not take that. We'll take 33 gold. Okay. There's only one more pickaxe here. Okay. Behind this table. Ugh. Stuck here. I don't have that. And then we'll recall back to our location. Okay, could you come here, please? Fine. I'll actually go with the feather spell. I found another pickaxe. Okay, can I get a new assignment? Oh no, okay, yeah, we have to get the news to Carnius. So, Divine Intervention. And if I don't forget it, I will bring another pickaxe. I think we've seen a few lying around on the, in various coasts, not coasts, caves. I think Greekly is also a penchant for pickaxes. And we may have also found one or two in other places as well. I'll keep an eye out.
What say you? Stuck here forever.
Okay. You there? About that, yeah, the ship... What? It's gone? This is unacceptable. After the money I spent on this venture, fine. Another ship will have to be sent for. Well, don't just stand there. The longer I look at you, the longer I have to think about it. Just take this and go away. Come back in a few days. Oh, fine. Could you at least, promote me? Oh, very well, I'm now a steward. That sounds better than a clerk. Also, let's talk about this stock certificate. I would like to check the value of that thing. It is at 1,100 gold. Also, I wonder, what can I have those bristlebacks? Okay, it's a large boar-like creature. I've heard they can be fairly vicious. Some say that the Reeklings of this island have tamed them and use them as mounts. Okay. What's in this store? Oh well, we'll find out at some point. Would you not stand in the way, please?
The pleasure is.
Okay, so we're on the way back to first of saving the game, of course. I think we can actually get a whole lot of pickaxes from Vardenfell and turn them in here as well if we wanted to. Pickaxes for days, you know. I don't think that's actually worth it because 500 for something that weighs 20 weight units. I mean, it's probably not a kilogram. No pickaxe weighs 20 kilograms. It's completely obscene. I could actually use a bit of spellcasting from you. Hello there. Come on. Yes, hit me with those spells. That'll do, thank you. It doesn't look like any attributes have been hit. Lovely. That was all we needed. A fresh magicka. From someone who can actually use it. A bunch of wolves and another Fruse hag. I'll kill those as well, I guess. Little dents on the hammer there, little scratch marks. Not sure what would cause those. Not like you parry with your hammer at any given time. Okay.
You call this fighting?
Okay, and hit this, that. Notice the first time I drilled around. Oh, well, while we're here, might as well kill that wolf. Like how they don't even notice it. We'll leave that bear alive. I like bears. Also, I don't mind wolves too much, but I know farmers do. Yeah, this is the Penumbra Hall. Oh no, no, the Hall of the... Might be the Penumbra Hall. Who cares? We don't need to go in there anymore. Remember the Call Beyond Barrow, though. We have to go in there and save some Alfred Whitelip. I think that was the name. To get a glimpse of our future, I suppose. Now, this would be a time for me to use the Ring of the Khajiit if I didn't kind of promise to not do that anymore. I mean, I will stick with Aesleep's ring, even though I believe it doesn't actually give us that much mana or magicka. Kill those raiders. Yeah, why not? Should still have plenty of arrows. Yeah, 112 frost arrows. Do I have any other arrows? Wasting spark. Shard arrow. Same thing, basically. Can't store them together for some reason. Oh, right. Over encumbered. Should be more than that one. But I can't get there without equipping my hammer again. It's that 15 feather effect. Really makes a difference. Okay, there should be more of those guys there. Yeah, there they are. Perfect weather for a stroll outside, isn't it?
You will die where you stand.
I disagree. Okay. That's true, let's run. Let's just make a run for it. Keep the hammer out, thank you. Yeah, would you stop it? I should probably have brought Ivar's mace. But the thing is so heavy. I'll try to take it back home with me if I know I have my recall not set there anymore. I'll see what I can do about that. Okay, where is that? Almost at Lake Fjelding. Is that a Dunmer among those Reavers? Since we're not Dunmer Reavers. There's also even a red guard in there. Huh. How weird. Oh, there were smugglers, not Reavers. Now it makes sense. It really doesn't. Restoration, restoration. Kinda useless to us. Don't need any probes anymore. I believe our bear helm, or our first, I think it was a bear cuirass, should be ready by now. No, Hawker. You're one of those dead ones? No, you're very much alive. Okay, let's go to Thirsk and grab the cuirass that has been made for us by now, or that should have been made for us. And probably also drop that off right away in our quarters. Thirsk is this way. I've also learned that apparently you pronounce it Udafract. Didn't know that. I think the German actually pronounce it Udafrukte. Just with less of an English accent. Yeah. As we have learned from the bard, who will very likely sing our song again. We have mispronounced it, and I apologize for that. Any of you who have, in fact, yelled at the screens, I apologize. Okay, Brynjolfur. Okay, he's still crafting it. Okay, fine. We can't use any of that. We can take the bellows. We can take that hammer if we want to. Well, I don't want to. I think it's there for a reason. The placement there is mostly for, I would say, aesthetics and feeling and basically fluff. Okay, there might be some more riglings here. And you can clearly see we've been here. We get here quite a lot. Because I stopped bothering with disposing of those bodies anymore. They will despawn after 3 days and probably be replaced with new Rickling Raiders. So yeah, screw it. Okay, there's the village. We need to report to, who actually? Rather whom, I think. A werewolf.
You have cleared my name and restored.
You there.
The restog is complete. Praise be to the All-Maker.
Yeah, we found out it's... I feared as much. The last time we found out that the death of the walkers was indeed not the fault of the Reeklings. I feared as much. Even those creatures could not have caused such carnage. This is a bad sign, and I fear we have not seen the worst. And take this. From what I hear of those Graal, it will be a valuable aid to you. Perhaps it will keep you safe during the troubled times ahead. Now I fear we must talk about the Blood Moon prophecy. Okay, tell me about that now. It is time we spoke of this. The legend tells of a time that occurs once in each era, when a demon god will walk the land in company of his hounds, creatures of terrible might. He is the Hunter, and his coming is preceded by 3 signs. I had prayed that I had misread the signs, misunderstood the prophecy, but I am sure it is not so. Why do we keep having to deal with prophecies? Oh, fine, go ahead. The first tells fire from the Eye of Glass. This we have seen on Lake Fjelding, though I had hoped it was mere magic of the Draugr Lord. Next, the prophecy tells us of the Tide of Woe. Even now our shores are lined with the corpses of the Hawkers, dead for a reason we cannot fathom. Finally, the prophecy tells of the Blood Moon, when the young moon itself runs red with the blood of the hunter's prey. Look to the skies, Bloodskull. The 3rd sign is upon us. Now we wait for the hunter's game. Get out Graal quickly. I know what those are. I have heard them called that. We do not know what they really are. Perhaps an evil spirit, perhaps a great beast. Whatever they are dangerous. Their claws and tusks rend armor and tear flesh. They will attack alone or in packs. Take care when they are near. Okay, let's talk about the hunter's game. According to legend, it varies from era to era. Our grandfathers' grandfathers tell of a time when the hunter and his hounds preyed upon entire tribes of men. Taken to the hunting grounds, the men were hunted by the hounds. The ones that died were the lucky. The survivors faced the hunter himself. In another era... yes, it is in fact. It is about the Daedra Helsine. Where was I? In another era, the hunter took only a single man as his prey. It is said that if the prey can last through the Blood Moon, the hunter returns to his demon realm for another era. We have only to await the hunter's plan. There is little to be done until he lets it be known to us. Certainly it will not be long. I fear for our people, Bloodskull. There is little I can do to protect them in these times. I have only to pray for to the All-Maker that he watches over us and keeps us from the hunter's grasp. Okay. So, the hunter's game is probably upon us. Also, that is one freaking heavy sword. It's a pretty good one, though. And very expensive, but 70 kilograms. Are you nuts? Sorry, I can't carry this. It's a wonderful sword. It also looks kinda nice. I love the look of those stolen weapons. I mean, look at this sword. It's a glass sword. How amazing is that? Where is it? In my hands, probably. It's a very nice gift. It also has a lot of... Actually, no, our hammer has more condition. It would make sense. If it doesn't have to hold an edge, you can probably use it to bash things a lot longer.
Well met.
However, for now, I think the only thing we need to do here is to go to Bloodskull's house, which is our home, rather. Shaman's hut. Where else is my home? I think it was on the other side. Lassen. Ice main. Let's fix up our equipment. And then go to see the blacksmith again, because I think I want to buy all the hammers he has. Now you may think I'm kidding, but I really want to have as many hammers as possible for this. It might have actually been appropriate to actually switch to the Curious of the Savior side for this particular quest, just to show it off while we hunt from the while we hunt the werewolves, or are hunted by them most likely. Ingmar's house. What is my house? Rodnor. The Bloodskull's house. That's my place. Used to be a Ingmar, so those used to be his shoes. I don't want to walk in the shoes of a man. No, of another man, rather. Okay, he won't mind us. I'm going to drop off some things, I guess. Am I? Actually, no. I wanted to go to the blacksmith first. STEPWIND. Okay, keep in mind, this red house here is ours. Little red hut right next to the smith, actually.
You have cleared my name and restored my honor.
Okay. STEPWIND. Damn, I forgot to buy stuff in the fortress. Let's barter. Okay, you don't have any hammers left. You have a new gold though, that's lovely. You have that.
What can this smith do for you?
Could restock on hammers. Oh well, anyway. We've had a long day behind us. And that means we'll probably just take a nap. How are we doing level-wise? Not too great. Okay. So I think that's what you need to do now. Don't do that. Common shirt. Away with that. Didn't want to use that. Put it away. Okay, rest for an hour. Oops. Hello?
You have arrived. The others have been here for days now, and you are the last. It is time for my hunt, and you are to take part. I have chosen only the most worthy to take part in the hunt. Carius of the Imperials, Heartfang of the Skal, the Frost Giant Karstab, and you. You have proven yourself a worthy hunter, and so you have been given this honor. You and the others are to find your way to my hunting grounds. Take great care, as only one of you will earn the glory of facing the hunter himself in battle while the blood moon lights the sky. The others have gone ahead, so only you remain to begin. Beware, mortal. My hounds are about, and they hunger for blood. Perhaps I will see you soon. Now go.
Okay, so yeah, this is the Blood Moon Prophecy. I woke from my sleep to see werewolves surrounding me and then blacked out. When I came to my senses, I found myself in a chamber deep in the heart of the Mortra Glacier. It should be the Morrowind Glacier, I think. Daedra Lord Hesina before me. Hesina spoke to me, telling me that I was to be a part of his hunt. He has gathered Champion of Soul's time, Falx Carriers from Fort Frostmoth, Fasten Heartfang from the Scar, and the Frost Giant Karstark to participate. All of us are to find our way through this glacier, through the others have gone ahead already. Only one of us will survive to face the hunter in battle. I should continue ahead and see what awaits me. Okay, let's actually go back first, just in case there's something here. And I believe this place is actually something you can only access once, and once only. Also, this will play different if you are indeed a werewolf or not. If you are a werewolf, you become kind of Hesina's favorite. And he will just let you join the hunt as well. I think you still have to rest once. Ah, it is you! I am sorry you too have been brought to play in this nefarious game. Since the werewolves captured me at the fore, I have been held here by this demon Hesina. Soon others joined me, one of the Nords named Heartfang, along with a beast named Karstark. I believe your only hope for escape is to find a way through this maze. Okay, this is what the demon told me. We are to fight our way through this maze, which is hunted by the werewolves the demon calls his hounds. I am weak, my friend, and have been here for too long. Perhaps together we can find our way to safety. We must find the key to allow us to go through the gate in the center of this maze. Okay, let's go together then. As a werewolf, you don't get this choice, obviously. I am glad for your companionship. Together we will fight our way through these demon hordes and escape this evil prison. There's a door in the center of this maze, but we will need a key to enter. Let us go find this key and leave this place. And this is basically why I actually wanted to craft a better healing spell. Because, oh my god, this is gonna be fun. There are packs of werewolves here. Literal hordes of them. The first one right over there. I'm not sure if I should shoot him. I have my silver arrows out, which is...
Surrender now and I might let you live.
I'm trying to kill the beast, but yeah, as you can see, they really pack a punch. They really flip and do. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to survive this one. I'm really not sure. We need a magical potion, though. I need my healing potion. Okay, another potion. Ah, damn it, we lost Falx. I'm not sure if we can actually keep him alive here. Okay, let's load this. That didn't go well too good. Or that didn't go too well, rather. Yeah, this glacier is horrible. And I'm afraid we couldn't look at our armor in the last bit. I'm half tempted to actually go back to my spear. First off, because the Spear of Bitter Mercy did play quite a role in the hunt, at least according to one of those books we read. I think it's a posting of the hunt. The hunt is actually supposed to wield the Spear of Bitter Mercy. Although obviously it can't be that spear. Get me the Spear of Bitter Mercy out. Also, the game will spawn werewolves behind you. Note that this werewolf is very tanky as well. Okay, let's heal. And of course, let's also heal carriers. Heal companion. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, let's save the game here, because we have fought one werewolf. One of them. With an artifact spear. And you've seen how beefy those guys were. Sorry. Okay, we've fixed that.
Hardly a match for me.
Oops, sorry.
Kill the beast. Kill the beast.
Okay. Does any of those have a key? No. Yeah, those are not ordinary werewolves, those are the hounds of... Yeah. Oh, look at that. Here it says werewolf, here it says hound of first seen. Anyway, we need to cure this guy. This is gonna help our restoration skill so much. I still wish I had a better spell for that. I would also like to drink one of my slower magical health restore potions. I want to get this one in. I should have restore health potion somewhere here. Restore health. That'll do. I'm gonna be standing still for a while, so really, could you guys not at least learn a healing spell in the Legion? I think they should actually make this mandatory. Like, at least a simple healing spell. Or maybe one for yourself and one for your comrades should be known to every freaking Legionnaire. Not that hard to do, really. I also think we can't teleport out of here. Okay, time to save the game again. Because we're so not done with this. Could I have a local map? Yeah, it is a maze-like structure. Carriers, you're alright, wonderful. Okay, there is no key here. No. Okay. Moving on then. But I have to have all my bases cleared out and then make sure that there is nothing behind me while I do this. Also, just for the record, this is what those few wolves did to our armor. I think we'll leave that for now. I wonder if I should use that Spear of Bitter Mercy's spell, though. Might be a good idea. Let's actually make use of that. I would like to have... Where's my spear? Okay, that went reasonably well. Now back to our healing spell. Actually, we'll heal ourselves first. Actually, no, I'm not going to heal myself first. I had a healing potion ready for that. Where's my healing potion? I had a restore health potion, which also did magicka. Restore magicka, restore magicka, restore magicka, restore health. Where is it? Ah, this one. Okay, heal companion. Sorry, Atronak, you're not getting healed. That'd be a colossal waste of magicka. Because they're only living for like a few minutes or half a minute. There's really no point in actually healing this up any further. I think also not supposed to stall this, so you're not supposed to just wait here until the blood moon ends. You need to find your way inside. That way inside. I think you can get away with basically staying out here. I think I hit Falx there a few times. I wish you could also make your own spells on the fly. So nice here. Or just give your companions stuff that would heal them. I mean, I'm not good enough at enchanting, but I could probably make something that will at least allow him to heal himself for a bit. And again, at least it will help me with my own restoration skills. Top my own health off. And then back to this spear. Okay, you can also not... Those statues here. Those statues here are not just one of the most hideous pieces of art you can have. They actually turn to werewolves at some point when you don't want them to. Not necessarily when you don't expect it, because you kinda expect it. But yeah, those are werewolves. Oh no. I need to have a healing potion. That one might do. Okay, I'm afraid we'll have to leave Captain Falxy here. It's a shame, but we couldn't save him. And I don't feel like escorting him through here. Sorry, Captain Carriers. I could not save you. I wish I could have, but there was no way to do this, seriously. Not with this kind of gear. I mean, look at this armor rating. This is not how you join a Great Hunt. Well, did you see how easy this werewolf killed the thing? Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal. And it's actually possible. In my first, or rather my second playthrough, my first one I played as werewolf. In my second one, I played this as human, and it's actually possible. I actually got carriers out, but I was way lower level than that. And I think this also affected the werewolves a bit. Ow. So yeah, we'll not get a perfect result out of this one, sadly, but it's just not possible. I don't feel like reloading and trying this over and over again. Because yeah, that's basically what this would resort to. Okay, I think we need the key for this. Only a beast owner with the key. Yeah, if you're a werewolf, you can't have an inventory, so you don't have the you can't have the key because you can't loot it. So we have to find that stupid key. I think both of us were kind of surprised to run into the other there. Also, of course, the werewolves would attack you if you're playing as a werewolf as well. So it's not like there is any kind of pack loyalty to that. They are Hesina hounds, not your pack mates. Why can't I crit those guys? I'm not restore magic, I'll restore health, please. At least I'm saving myself a lot of health spell casting. With this piss poor heal companion spell. And yeah, this is meaning a lot of wear and tear on my my weapon, and of course on my other stuff as well. We'll probably run out of hammers before the time we get there. Look at this, my shield is almost gone. I haven't even used it here. I'll try to not waste any charges of my hammers here. I'm gonna get myself close to top. Okay, now where is that stupid key? Probably this way. Okay, come on. Look how little damage I'm doing to this thing. I'm so glad they don't wake up. Imagine those who like brigands with 3 lives. Also, thanks to the attack life effect, I don't think you can actually sneak up on those at all. Also, I will still use a lot of magicka for my health spells. So it's not like that's completely out. Okay, where's that stupid key? Don't think it's on the werewolves. Where the hell is that key? Oh boy, werewolves. Fun times. Ah, there's a key. I think picking this up will mean we'll work in those statues. No? That's fine. I have some few mods on crit ups, but it's mostly the vanilla game. So I don't have any weapon mods, any armor mods, anything like that. Just some patches and yeah, vanilla game. Okay, we're a fair way through our hammers and I only have have a lot of glacier to go. Sorry, Captain Falx, I could not save you. a real shame, but it would be too much of a pain in the ass to actually do that. Okay, now where's the way to the inside of this maze? I think it was this way. Ah, there it is. Okay. It's you! How did you get to this place? We've little time, I fear. The frost giant Karstark has gone ahead. Even now I fear he may win this battle before me. Perhaps together we can fight through this place, okay? Perhaps together we can fight our way to the end. With you by my side, the hunter will have met his match. Hardfang will bring glory to his people. What say you? Well, let us go together then. Let us go. I will reach the end of this hunter's game. Yeah, maybe you'll do better than Captain Carriers. I don't actually think you can. I'm quite sure he actually betrays you.
Run while you still can.
Yeah, he seems to pack more of a punch, which is kind of nice.
You should pick an easier opponent.
Oops. Hardfang, save me! Okay, this is not good. Certainly not good. Restore health. Can I levitate in here? I have any levitation potions. Okay, I'll have this one and this one. Okay, no levitation here. Oh yeah, as Hardfang breathes his last breath, Hirsina's ring disappears from his finger and has found the new owner. So we are now the owner of Hirsina's ring. Another werewolf, really. Hirsina, call back your freaking dogs. So yeah, Hardfang would have betrayed you there. Fairly certain about that. And restore health spells, restore health things. No, I badly need something. Who's got a hellfire? Nope. Yes, I would like to load that. Hello, Hellastans. Got all the gang together here. Okay, this was the outer ring. Have I found this key by this point? Have I found the key? Probably not. Okay, fine. Stupid key again. Let's do more damage, actually. Let's go with that. This one does 15 to 60. This one goes, yeah, up to 60 as well. I think I should have dropped both items for the Stelrim sword. Yeah, I also don't think Bethesda would make a revamped version of, or a remastered version of this. There's no point in that. I mean, they have Oblivion, which they could also remaster. I think they probably have, and they did a Skyrim remastered. Okay, yeah, note to self. Don't ever leave sneaking here. I mean, I wish they had taken more more input from Skyrim, from Morrowind for things like Skyrim. Like, say, the Mage's Guild questline, which is one that's often brought up as an example here. It would have been fine as kind of a last thing for here. Like, once you reach, say, the level 50 or 60, or maybe even 70 level or rank in the guild, which of course would tie into having the skills needed for that. They could have gone with, yeah, making that basically worth it. Going, okay, yeah, we have an expedition we would like you to join. Could you do that for us? Because you have like a proven track record as a decent researcher. Can I call a bear here? Not really, no. I don't have a bear. Why do I not have a bear? Okay, how well are these guys doing with... yeah, why not? Have a Golden Saint. Yeah, Golden Saints used to be more intimidating than that. Keep an eye on our magic. It's kind of a bummer that you can't actually get a healing spell off very quickly. This was something that Skyrim was handling a lot easier and maybe even a bit better than this. Ugh, okay, fine. We're done here. Half heal. If worst comes to worst, I actually have to reload the old save game with the... Actually, I'll go back to that save game. In the Skull Village. And what we'll do instead is we'll drop some weapons off and I'll grab the Stalrim Longsword. I think I need this weapon here. Although actually, wait a minute. The thing is, I have no longsword skill. It's a big deal. Let me check something. If I had a better longsword skill, I could also use this guy here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back into the, the Mortra Glacier. Sorry about that. Trying to do this in a reasonable fashion. But it's time to Nerevarine this place up by using this Sword of Nerevar. So, the only downside is we suck at long blades. 27 long blade skill is not really enough to actually make this worth anything. But let's do this. We haven't used True Flame in a while, if at all. Let's try this. Yeah, no Skyrim sword would actually get us through here. Okay, no, that's not quite useful. I wish I would actually have considered that before giving you a weapon. Like, maybe they should have given you a weapon that you can actually use. Okay, yeah, we're having a bit of trouble here. I will get through this, though. Let's use the hammer again. We're okay with those weapons. Okay, let's fix everything up. And then try this werewolf again. I think the shield will have to stay topped up. Downside of not having a spear here is that you don't have this range advantage anymore. Yeah, Chrysips, I totally agree there. Okay. Don't think we'll have to kill those both. Up. I'm trying to preserve my potions, so we'll have to do this the slow way. I was actually hoping to knock those down. Turns out it's very hard to actually stun a werewolf. That was some massive knockback there. Wasn't that key somewhere here? Alright. Repair my kit. Look at this damage. Look at it! So even if you're kitted out with pretty massively good stuff like we are, it's not easy to do this. And I should probably have really taken some long blade training before I ventured in here. At least I could have used the Shrew Flame Sword with some semblance of success here. As it stands right now, I can't. So we're off to a nice start of hammering werewolves. Last miss was unnecessary, or the last two rather. Okay, there's the key. Just grab that, take it, and leg it. one bit done. Don't put your hammer away here. There's no point in putting a weapon away at any given point in this hunt. Captain Carriers. Just the way through this. Next one, I think. Yeah. Okay, save the game here. Let's fight through. Let's go together. I'm also going to go through some of those damaging scrolls I have here. We have a roll of elemental burst. Let's use that to lead the fight with. Okay, that's a targeted spell. Okay, healing spell time. Or healing scroll time. Healing potion time, rather. Restore health. Okay, Hardfang has fallen. Hardfang is dead. As he died, Ring of Hesine disappeared and a Promise Ring appeared in my inventory. Ugh. Yes. So yeah, Morrowind Glacier is brutal. I agree to that, and I will not deny that even in my first playthroughs I had to load a lot here. Though I believe the werewolves were a bit easier. I remember them to be a bit easier. Probably because I had a decent sword skill. I was going with the run-of-the-mill yeah, I've been basically playing as a run-of-the-mill warrior here, so I tried to can I use it? Is there any more precise scroll? I don't want to do an area damage. I just want to do some damage to those wolves. This is another thing where mages basically fall short, because I think it's... I'm not sure if I can right now, but luckily we have an autosave. If I won't be able to do this at all, I will probably just go back and learn some longsword, and then go back in. We'll find a longsword teacher, no problem. Let's try this one.
Not mine.
Ow.
Who you're fighting?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is going too well for us. I think you're right. We'll just go back to the autosave here. And I'll go and pick some longsword training. Maybe even some dagger as well. We don't need a lot, like maybe 20-30 points in longsword would do just fine. Okay. Let's not rest. Instead, the prophecy will only happen when you rest. So we'll CB out of here. And we will prepare by doing a few things. Okay, Kinesis Temple, that'll do. Kinesis Temple is absolutely fine. I say a longsword skill of about 60 is absolutely enough for us. Do you have a... It's fortify, we don't need fortify. I need somebody to get me a decent healing spell. Okay, can you make me... Okay, make me a spell. I wish to restore health in on touch range from 15 to 50 for 1 second. Yeah, that'll do. We'll name that Heal Companion 2. I know it's not creative, but I think that'll do. At least I'll know what it does then. Costs 16 points. Actually make it a bit stronger. Make that 25 to 50. We'll still be guaranteed to get it off, so that's fine. And we'll also make a spell that will do the same for us. Well, let's stop that. How much does half heal do? 20 to 80 points. Okay. Can you make me a spell that gives me, let's say, a solid 100-point boost? Restore health on myself from... Okay, 100 to 100 for 1 second. That's absolutely fine. I can't do this too often though, but I think that's a fair price. Name this heal self. Let's name this heal 100. Thank you, madam. Now we should find somebody in the Legion who could teach us a bit about longsword fighting. I wish I had more strength as well. I might actually drop my bow and some of this other stuff here. Pretty much everything that's not of immediate usefulness will be dropped in a Bloodskull house. There should be Darius and maybe someone else who can teach us here. It's a barracks, or it's in Darius Trade House, I think. Or Marduk Trade House. We need to prepare for this. I'm afraid the spear might even have outlived its usefulness to us here. But actually, you... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you can't teach me anything. Yeah, move it. You can't either.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
You can't teach me. Neither can you, damn it. You can teach me long blade. Wonderful. Please do that. We'll just go as far as he can teach us. Which might not be very long, or very far. I wish it was a trader, though. Could sell me a bunch of stuff. Okay, 40...
A warm welcome to you.
This will also help us a bit with the Raven Rock quest. I think, fun fact, you can actually rest anywhere and it might still count. I'm not sure if I should get the block too. I guess I will. Good point. But I mostly consider about longsword. Okay, do you want to check in at the colony? Yeah, let's do that. Where is it? Recall. Yeah, I think blocking is a good idea. Here it is. Okay, whether you know it or not, you have arrived at a crossroads. Is it? If he hasn't already, I'm sure Carnies will approach you before long. He will attempt to draw you into his plans for this colony, and though I do not know what they are, I know they will be carried out at the expense of the hard-working people of this colony. Rather than see you fall prey to his greed, I hope that you would give consideration to aiding me in making Ravenrock a better place for us all. Yeah, sure, why not? I can reveal to you now that the true reason I took this position was to counter whatever schemes colonies may have. I want to see this colony succeed, and I believe you can help me to see that it does. I shall give you some time to think it over. Let me know when you're ready to make a choice. Okay. So we can either take this one or we can take Carnius's approach.
Too bad about the ship. Not your fault.
Which I'm not really interested in. We might check if there is anyone here who can teach us blocking. And of course, longsword. Now, also want to have as many blacksmith's hammers as possible. I think those guys
Be happy to
did
help.
not teach
My
us, no.
pleasure, really.
Is that the armory? That's a curtain wall. What's left of it? Armory. Okay, Xenofaustus. Well, let's barter for a moment. Do you have any hammers left? No. Your services are terrible. Okay. Let's kind of use this to us. So let's also stock up on potions. Do I want to stock up on potions? I might not need to. I want to find a better trainer. But I don't really need to, feel need to level up because
A special trip. Just
there is no point in leveling up right now. As soon as we try to rest, we'll get abducted by werewolves. So we can't level up. Does anyone know a good longsword and a blocking teacher? I'm going to get my longsword around 50 to 60. Which would mean we'll get at least most hits in. Also, we found your amulet. I found a record of the airship, but there were no survivors. I've recovered the captain's journal, which explains everything. And I've recovered the amulet of infectious charm as well. The airship crashed, smashed, was dashed into the mountain. Horrible, horrible. Such loss of time and money. Oh yes, yes, human life too. Mustn't forget the crew. People, after all. Well, I'm thankful, grateful really, that you've come to me with this information. And incredible work of the finding, that is, the recovery of the amulet of Infector's charm. My thanks. Here, please, have this gold. I can see why he'd want that. Anyway, we got some gold now. I think this can actually disappear. Okay, Warriors Guild. Can you teach me about longswords? No, but you can teach me about blocking. Give me a moment. I want to see if I can find someone who who will be able to trade as well. You can't teach me. They have hammers here. They have hammers here. You there. Okay, I want those hammers. At least this one. Fine, you there. Teach me a thing about, well, everything. Mostly blocking. I'm so glad I'm rich. I'm so glad I'm actually rich. There are really only 5 people in this guild. Don't think I've seen them all. So what's your job? My trade. Oh, you're a scout, okay.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Yeah, teach them about blocking. Now the thing with blocking in Morrowind is it doesn't occur a lot, so I'm not sure how well it goes if you have a high blocking skill, or if you even mastered it at 100. But as far as I'm aware, blocking is... well, you can't really influence it. I don't think it will be a perfect protection at any rate. But yeah, we'll level it up anyway. Okay, you can teach me no more, that's fine. Someone here is bound to be able to do it. I'll check back in the arena, maybe they've got a trainer there as well. Okay, come on. So, back to Vivek.
How about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you.
Okay, Aranil. Get me to Vivek.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Okay, we'll try the
Welcome, friend, today.
Fighters Guild first. Because it's right, right across the plaza.
Anytime, friend.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
right here.
Okay, can you teach? You can teach on the long blade.
The pleasure is all mine.
Okay, how far can you teach me with that? Actually goes quite far, it seems. Oh yeah, okay, just being told by the chat that apparently blocking is capped at 10 to 50%, so yeah, 100% or 100% blocking would mean about 50% chance to block any incoming blows, which may or may not end up being good for you. Okay, You can't teach me about blocking any further. It's fine.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
You there. Yeah, fine. That was killed this guy. Okay, so that means we'll probably want to do something. I like a little more long weapon skill. Or long blade. Get me to the arena. And I suppose the arena is a source for decent training in that. Also, thank you, Kristaps, for the for looking that up. But yeah, with a maximum of 50% chance to block, I don't think it will make that much of a difference. Although we will take a few hits from there, or a fair few hits from these guys. Okay, Arena, Wasteworks. You can't teach me. Fighters' Quarters. Maybe someone here can teach me. Can you... Ooh, you know about long blade. You don't know that much about long blades, though.
Join me.
We'll get this to 50. Or not. Okay, anyone else here? Senindi.
Is all mine.
I know she teaches a lot of acrobatics. Nothing... What's this? That's the arena district. Canton, rather. Okay, fighters' quarters. Where were the training? There's the training facility. There should be trainers there, which would be willing to help us for a handsome reward. Yes, some ebony stuff has not been found. Didn't expect any of that to be here.
Yes, Outlander. How do you do?
Okay, you can't teach me anything about blocking anymore. It's fine. I will not praise Vivek, he's just a mortal again.
An adventurer, I presume.
You. Okay, Longblade 60. Come here. Would you stay here? Crying out loud. You might even get us to 100. I think this guy might be one of the Grandmaster trainers. Memory serves, there was quite a few of those in the arena. Okay, he does not teach you that far. I think he might be one of the master teachers. Anyway. I think we now have a decent chance to hit with that.
What can I do for you?
You can't teach me anything, okay. Oh, you have been a dreamer. Yeah. So this person would have attacked us if we had not done the main quest, or sorted out the 6th house base near Vivek. Which I have no idea where that even is. Alright. Let's return to Solstheim. I think we're better prepared now. Hey, I'll not travel to Moragmar. We'll try this again. I'll probably just take up my sword. Just pick a random fight, and we'll see if that's enough. If I can kill something easily with this weapon here. You there. Grizzly bear. Yeah, I think that'll do. We actually have a decent chance to hit with about, say, 50 to 60 skill. It's enough with the less, like I think 30 or even 25 are enough if you just want to fight the occasional creature. You will still swing a lot against the air, but okay, let's see. This would be save game 515B. And I didn't take a quest from him here, but screw it. We'll sort out the colony later. There's a Spriggan. Lovely chance for this sword to see how well it does. Yeah, I think this sword will do us a lot of good here. As much as I hate actually going back to the kind of run-of-the-mill sword and shield person, I think it's our best bet here. No, that's not Brody Grove. What is it? No. What's that cave over here? Kjolver's dwelling? Who's Kjolver? Hello there. Well met. So you're a visitor to our fair island. There's a certain look about you, friend. You're no stranger to death or killing. I have some dark business you may be able to help me with. My husband Brunder has been running around behind my back with a harlot named Erna the Quiet. I love my husband, he's my entire world, and that world isn't big enough for both Erna and me. I want Erna dead, but I'm no killer. Will you help me in this errand? You'll be well compensated, of course. I guess I'll do it. Excellent, I knew I was right about you. Erna lives in the Skal village. You can probably find her at her house. Kill the tramp and bring me back her ring as proof. You'll be rewarded. I'll have my Brundle all for myself. The thing is, I don't have to do that. So we may do that, we probably won't though. Also, this is kind of more swordsmanship training. Oh yeah, hit chance is actually, there's quite a lot of things that go into hit chance. I've actually looked up a video on that a while ago. And yeah, it's a huge calculation. Like, depends on which direction you swing. Like, if you do this, or if I stab. My range, how long I press the button, my fatigue, all that stuff goes into that calculation, whether I hit or not. I think I might want to avoid using that sword against those Ricklings, because those will actually have a fair chance of repelling my own magic at me. Yeah, you've seen that there, I resisted magic. With the magic of my own sword. How heavy? 20. Do you think it would be worth to actually bring Almalexia's sword as well? Why am I not hidden?
One of us will die here, and it won't be me.
It smells dog mine. Garlic sauce in here. You're mine. Am I good or what?
Nope, you're mostly dead. Huntsman spear, it's rubbish. Yeah, it's kind of absurd how much calculation goes into whether or not you hit the enemy, and if so, how much damage you'll deal. Look for one specific place as well, like one specific dwelling, just tied to a quest. Cave, will not go in there. Okay. Right. But if you want to, do feel free to let us know about your findings there, Kristaps. I'm interested now. What goes into this calculation? Aside of obviously your skill, your skill. I knew there was something following me. It's also very nice of this prophecy to basically wait for us to go back and get some skills going. Oh, there's a long tooth. We know from the Ristag. It was good Ristagging with him. Alright, Lake Fielding. It's not all Hawkers that died, apparently. But I think now our wolf, oh no, our snow bear curious should be ready. So we'll pick that up and probably also have him make us a wolf thing as well. While we're at it. The Rickling. Okay, and up that hill. Okay, how about my...
My lord,
Okay.
I can craft armor worthy of a chief.
Ah, okay, it was a Snow Wolf Curious. Fine. Okay, how good is that thing? An armor rating of 70. That's kind of nice. It's very valuable as well. What random stuff do I have? I have some snow creature pelts. Could you make a Daedra skin armor? I'm not sure if that would be any good. You have 9 snow bear pelts. So, if you could make me a snow bear armor. Yeah, we'll start with the Curious. Still over encumbered, that's a shame. Actually, if I leave those pelts here. That'll do. We'll leave that Curious back in Skull Village. And also, in order to let this sword recharge a bit. Also, I never understood why they would have to take that out of the game. Why would you have automatically recharging weapons no longer being a thing? This annoyed me to no ends in Skyrim because you had to actually you had to use soul gems to restore things. And yeah, that bothered me. Because more actually, you can actually wait for stuff to recharge manually, or naturally. I think the speed will basically depend on, I think, mostly the enchanting skill of the person that made the item, but also of the person who wields and uses it. Oh yeah, right, enemy values. So, I'm just relaying this to those of you who view this stream later on. It's your attack value, enemies minus enemies evasion. Attack value is based on weapon skill, agility, luck, current fatigue. Maximum fatigue evasion value is the same except no weapon skill in the equation. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff to consider. For now, we'll stick with the half heal. You're not that injured. Okay, where's that Skyrim sword? We had a sword here. Somewhere. Yeah, thank you for standing on that. Now we'll go with a great feather. Great feather.
The Riesdog is complete.
My house was this one here. Was it? No. Okay. Oops, wrong house. Damn it. Wrong house. Didn't mean to be here. Which one was mine? It's main. Damn it, I'm on the wrong side. Yeah. Okay. This might feel like a waste of a magic potion, but I assure you it's not. Okay, more alteration skill. Okay, the red one is mine. Okay, now we'll drop off some stuff. Do I have any... Why don't the Sky have any boxes? It's a concept that clearly hasn't been invented here. Fine. I'm gonna keep my alchemy gear. Leave that book here. We'll see what I can do about healing potions. We want as many of those as possible. I want to get rid of some weight, so I'll make some fortified strength potions. Wonderful. Corkbud root. And some... do I have any wickweed? Yes. Okay, marshmallow was out, I think. No, it's not. Still have plenty of that stuff. I think down here the willow... No, that didn't do it. Find more of that then. Daedra hearts. And some frost salts, we're out of that. What could we do here? Kinda happy I don't need to restore much fatigue anymore, because we basically don't use it up running anymore. That'll do. Two more. There's plenty of Daedra to kill in Vardenfell, so I'm not too worried about running out of Daedra hearts. Any restore magic. Resist paralysis. Oh, nice. Can make a potion of that. Salt rise. No. We can use emeralds to make healing potions. It's expensive, but we have plenty of those. It's not running out of cash anytime soon. Even though we just did a crapload of training, we are not even. I don't think we're below 20,000 gold at the moment, so we're good. Okay, plenty of potions. The Mantle of Woe. Will that be invisible? No. Flame Robe. Away with that. Wolf's Heart Helm. Stay here. Snow Wolf Cuirass. Go there. Actually looks kind of nice. Okay, we need to lose 14 more weight. That's something we can drop. I don't want to drop any rings because picking those up is a pain in the ass. I would drop those off if this were... Okay, I will keep this because that's an instant 200 health. Also keep that one. I guess we don't need those two. We are completely immune to disease now, so there's no need for us to do that. Also drop off the Divine Intervention Scroll. Actually keep one of them. Okay, we don't need that. We have Arian's Curing. Lord Mars Vengeance, that's also kind of nice. Absorb health, yeah, why not? Restore everything a bit. Warrior's Blessing. Okay, we'll use those up. Turns out we did not need the Last Argonian Maid, which I'm not going to read to you again, mind you. Thirsk History, we don't need. Okay, we're actually underweight now. And we can go even further than that. Not going to use any Dagger of Souls, but I think we'll use the Winged Twilight Souls. I wish to recharge my sword. Not with the Udafract. This one. I wish this thing had more charges. Anyway, I think we are now actually ready to take on this challenge. Save the game again. 516B. Yeah, I don't think you have a chance of fighting those.
You have arrived. The others have been here for days now, and you are the last. It is time for my hunt, and you are to take part. I have chosen only the most worthy to take part in the hunt. Carius of the Imperials, Heartfang of the Skal, the Frost Giant Karstag, and you. You have proven yourself a worthy hunter, and so you have been given this honor. You and the others are to find your way to my hunting grounds. Take great care, as only one of you will earn the glory of facing the hunter himself in battle while the blood moon lights the sky. The others have gone ahead, so only you remain to begin. Beware, mortal. My hounds are about,
Okay. So, Livestream 1B. We went up to 521, so right. Get my weapon out. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Miscellaneous items. Anything I can drop off here? Now, bear in mind, anything that's actually not on this note. Okay. Huh. Keep that in mind, so I'll hold it on that note. Do I have any magic items that need recharging? Anyone but that one. I forgot I would actually pay a blacksmith for that. Okay. I think I want to leave the spear behind. But I'll not leave it here because we can't actually we can't access this place any after we've been out of here. So after this is sorted. But I think why we don't really find any good loot here either. Okay, fine. Let's start off with the Styrim sword. And I think I'll just pop a fortified strength potion. Oops, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Just take a drink. Get the sword out. And now fortified strength. I wish I would not put them into different bottles. Like a certain bottle for a certain kind of potion would be nice. But this is like all over the place. And I don't like this in my inventory. Not a single bit. Anyway, I want to fortify strength, so I should probably go into this side here. EF. Let's work together here. Why did that drop my potion effect? I mean, this clearly wasn't 120 seconds or 100 something seconds. Fortified strength. Again. Also drink a magica potion. I think by the end of this bit we'll have used up a fair bit of our stuff, so we should be fine. Okay, this item has been decharged. Discharged, rather. Another thing that I found kind of cool in Skyrim was that people would sometimes comment on your very fancy gear. This is a bit buggy here, this looks a bit black. Okay, Carius, how are you doing health-wise? We came prepared though, we have our Heal Companion 2 spell. Which should get him up to speed as almost instantly. And of course this will mean we'll level up slower, or we'll level up our restoration at least slower. But all in all, I think we're good. Okay, first up we'll use some hammers. Okay, this probably has not yet bumped us below that magical mark. That's fine though. I wish to recharge an enchanted item. This guy with, not with Almalexia Soul, but with a Dremora Lord. Yeah, why not? In you go. Ready. Okay, now that was a bit stronger. Okay. Maybe we'll even get Falk's carriers out of here. Okay. Could also leave this as a massive cliffhanger for tomorrow, but I'm not such a jerk. I will actually do this now. Okay. Can we attract another one without having to move? Don't think we can. I'm gonna use this War Derzak Soul to basically enchant or recharge this guy. Okay, we'll put some more souls in here. Apparently it can also fail with recharging, which kind of sucks. Probably just dump those in here now. Okay, it was a massive waste of soul gems, but at least we got this weight problem sorted out. I want to go here first, didn't we?
Saved her palm, she might pass for a monkey.
Okay. Still don't like those statues.
Let's see what you're made of. I've got the cure for your curse right here.
Okay. Grab that key. And get my healing ready. also save the game. The B stands for better prepared. At least it might be. Over there. Also, I'm not sure if I can capture Karstag's soul. I might try, but I don't know if I have a soul gem for it.
Hardly a match for me.
Okay, we need a healing potion, rather. Healing potion, healing potion, healing potion. Where is it? Restore health. Take the good ones first. And also switch back to the Stalrim longsword. Okay, we're so close to death. Ah, too close. I should have sipped that earlier. Also, no, you can't restore or recharge your items in battle. That's something that's still not possible. Oh, Mortra Glacier. Also, it's kind of fun how it updates the journal after we reload that we found the gem, or the crystal key thing. Okay, let's quickly sort things out. Come here. That's the downside of having a higher blocking skill. Your shield has to tank the full damage, and I think this is basically an own health bar for your equipment. So every time the shield is hit, it takes whatever damage the werewolves do, which is quite a lot. Being a werewolf is very powerful curse. Of course, it's a curse, but it's also quite a boon, in fact. Let's get our heal 100 spell ready. And the appropriate magicka. Okay, Falx. For now, let's stick with half heal actually, because I want to heal myself. Okay, change of weapons.
Your head will be my new trophy.
Okay, there's no point in actually switching back and forth between spells and weapons, because it just takes too long. By the time we've basically got our sword out again, we have lost all the health we just regained. Magic. I want me potion. Another healing potion. I'm trying to, you know. It's not like I didn't have that idea myself to kill the bloody thing. Okay. Half heal. Then of course heal you a bit.
I've got a bone. Come and get it.
I was trying to save him. Also note how our shield has basically disintegrated. So we might as well switch to a two-handed weapon. Okay. Sadly, Fox Carriers has died as well. Or again, rather. We want to heal ourselves. Actually have the Scroll of the Warrior, over Warrior's Blessing or something like that. Scroll of... no, not Warrior's Blessing, there was a Scroll of Restoration, Vigor, Vitality. Argent... that was one. Okay. And get the smithing hammer out. Oh boy. Yeah, glass shield. I don't think there's any point in resting down here. Okay, sadly the Ardent Glow wasn't that great after all. Okay, I should have probably brought another shield. Let's higher base damage this one. Okay, magic. I'll take one of my own Restore Magica potions now. And just heal myself. This way. Is that the way out? Or was it this way? Where was everywhere? Okay. Don't want to kill everything in here. There's no need for that. Okay, yeah, let's go together. Okay. There's a werewolf. I could actually try this Scroll of Ilnea's breath. I'm so glad these guys are immune to, to paralysis. Okay, we're having a bit of an easier time here, thanks to our trusty old sword. Okay. So you get the gist, find another key, and what else? Yeah, find another key, find the exit. Okay, now let's heal. We'll just go with the heal 100 spell. Thing is, I'm not sure if that actually gives you... oh no, it does. I'm not sure what school it counts for spells that basically have more than one effect. I mean, I could also make a spell that basically restores my health and also does fire damage to something in range. Let's go in here. I'm not sure if that would be then a destruction spell or a restoration spell. Die, would ya? I think in this case sneaking is very much essential because you don't want to okay. I don't know why I didn't do 100 I didn't heal 100, but it makes sense. Let's do this one. Yeah, I don't have a silver weapon though. Might have been a good idea to bring one of those. In hindsight, it might have been a good idea to bring a silver weapon. Maybe Carrier's had one. I should have brought a silver weapon indeed. Now that you mention it, it would have made sense, yes. It would have probably been smarter to pick a silver weapon. Ah, there's a key. There is that key. No, there's not the key. Oi. This is as far as we go. I have the key to reach the next stage of the Hunter's Challenge. Only I shall continue. This hunt is for Hardfang and Hardfang alone. Many generations I have lived now. Hersine's ring on my finger. This hunt is my birthright. Hardfang alone shall face the hunter. Hardfang alone shall earn the glory of the hunt. See now the power I was born to wield. You now face Hardfang in his true form. The form he was born to wear. That's a real shame. I was actually wanting to nick his axe. I'm not sure I can do now. Okay, yeah, Hardfang has... Oh, I can. The thing is, my axe skill is even worse than my other skills. So, at least take the key. Actually, if I use this... No, it won't do. How's my axe skill? I don't think I actually ever... Yeah, no, an axe level 13. That means we don't really have anything to... I have no chance of hitting with that. Period. I believe Carrier is actually... lets you move on alone as well. Also, Hersine's ring lets you transform into a werewolf at will. Which is kind of pointless. Well, it's not pointless, but I don't want to do it here. Because there is something you can do here that you can only do as a human. And that is loot Hersine. Okay, this way. Can we go? We can't go through there. Yeah, my shield just disintegrated. I think I've recently fixed it. So, yeah, werewolves way overpowered. This is something I noticed when I actually played as a werewolf, because if you do this this main attack, like, as you know, you have the what's that? The hack attack? No, the chop, the slash, and the thrust. And if you do this one, which is the two-handed thing, you could tear through any armor in no time. And I believe this was the problem, because I think the werewolf was kind of balanced around you being able to do this. And also kind of you being the only one using the werewolf. Or you using that against things of your level. And I think they just made the werewolf the same as anything else. Or as everything else, rather. And that made it really difficult to pull off. And really annoying to do. That makes it so hard to be to defeat. Because they do the damage that I think only the player would be supposed to deal. Also, yes, we're losing a lot of potential damage here, but screw it. Okay, heal up. Also, those of you who might be wondering, no, Carstack will not ask us to escort him out. Quite sure you'd actually have to take carriers out as well. Something tells me he would actually say, yeah, I'll find my way out of here alone. This doesn't having to carry him through all the place. Nice stream. 25. I knew those statues were fake. Okay, we need a healing potion. We dire need a healing potion. Okay, that didn't work. Yes, I want to load this game. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful around those stupid statues. I think only the ones in the outer ring basically didn't hurt or didn't turn to werewolves. The ones in the ring probably do. Which is pretty damn mean if you think about it. Kind of getting you used to them not being anything hostile, and then them turning out to be hostile statues indeed. Let's get the better healing spell out. Can't do this anymore. Also, apparently people like to see me dying. Because now that I do, I'm getting like up to 8 viewers at a time. Very nice. Okay. You there? Some burning sword, will ya? Okay. That one's down. Luckily those statues don't actually return. As far as I'm aware. I need one of my... slow but long-term recovery of magica potions. Also need to get my shield back up. Oh boy, those hurt. Yeah, I think I'll have to basically only use my repair items on the shield. Well, I pick a shield that was apparently weak to werewolf claws. That's like Robotnik or Eggman making robots that are vulnerable to hedgehog quills all the time. Okay, where's the exit here? This is a way in. Probably not, but this would be... I don't know if this statue would turn to a wolf at an inconvenient time, like when I'm trying to get out of here. I'd rather take that out now and worry about the rest later. Okay. Werewolf? No. You can see it there. Very low. Git. You can pretty much imagine a piece of your armor tearing every time you hear that sound. Look at that, my shield is down again. I think this is what people mean when they say that the weapon condition system was not implemented ideally in Morrowind. I wholeheartedly agree to that. Condition degrading is way too quick, in my opinion. Okay, let's get the shield back in shape. Okay, apparel. In you go. There was another one of those werewolves there. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother sneaking past them. Okay, healing potion time. Going through a lot less of those. Also, I believe you actually can't soul trap werewolves, because those are counted as human beings, which you cannot soul trap in this game at all. I wish the game would also tell you when one of your pieces of equipment actually broke. Considering it unequips that piece, I mean, right now one of our pauldrons clearly has gone the way of the, I don't know, pauldron. I kind of need that. Where's my shield as well? Okay. Put that back on. And that's every time I say I'm happy with 8 viewers, people stop watching. Okay, livestream 529. Okay, note to self, bring a silver weapon next time. Is this a dead end, really? What do I do this all for then? Okay, so this way. Over here. I can go through there, apparently. Can I? Yes. And what do I find? Another werewolf. Of course, another werewolf. That last blow was aimed at our head. That's the only piece of heavy armor I currently wear, I think. Okay. I'm not sure if weapon condition is also factored in when you try to attack something. I don't think it is. Okay, there is something here. Alright, Huntsman's Hall. I will try to search up Karstark. Who is over there. And who I might actually fight with the Skull Crusher again. Okay, any werewolves nearby? No. Also, it does make sense that there's a Data ruin under, not a ruin, but a shrine under a glacier. Because, as it turns out, the Daedra themselves built those. So, of course, one could just make it in here. Well, it's kind of an amazing piece of architecture. I like to look with those archways. I've entered what appears to be the center of the Mortra Glacier. It is in it is the Frost-Giant Karstark, the final participant in Hasine's hunt. Not sure if I can talk to him, or if he's just a hostile right away. Okay, hostile it is. Time for a magical healing potion. Time for another one. Aha, I have trapped Karstark's soul. Yeah, I was afraid that we wouldn't get to that. So... let's heal ourselves again. This will put it at quite a disadvantage against Hasina because we don't have the exclusive healing potions anymore. Also, thank you. Do I still have restore health potions? Yes, but they are slow. They restore a lot of health, but they do it very slowly.
So, you are the one. You have escaped my hounds and beaten back the other challengers. I had rather expected the giant to prevail, but no matter. You have proven yourself a worthy hunter, and you have earned the greatest honor that can be bestowed upon a mortal. You are to be my prey. I ask you though, what is it that makes a hunter great? Is it his strength, the speed with which he strikes? Or is it his guile, the ability to outwit his prey? Answer me, mortal, and decide your fate.
Okay, so what's a hunter's greatest strength? His strength, his speed, or his guile? Depending on what you pick here, Hasina will have different fighting styles and also different loot. And I believe if you pick his guile, you will have a spear you can nick.
You have chosen, and so shall be your fate. To face me in all my glory would be less than sporting. So you shall face but one of my aspects, the one you have chosen. We have little time. The blood moon sinks low in the sky.
How can you tell?
Yourself, mortal, for now you are the hunted.
I feel hunted all the time, to be honest. But... this is a spear duel. Actually, let's take this one step further. Can I soul trap him? Would you stand still for a minute? Am I not supposed to be the hunted? Hey. Okay. Isn't it like the job of the hunted to run away and the job of the hunter to hunt? Oi, come here. Where the fuck are you? You're right there. Wow, I will totally steal that. That was odd. Okay. I think cannons are basically safe carriers, but yeah, I really can't. I really don't know. I think I already got him out. So loud. So loud, I'm sorry.
This cannot be. The blood moon falls, and the prey still lives. You have defeated my aspect, but I will return mortal. The blood moon will rise again, and my hounds will walk the lands. Let this world enjoy its brief respite, for Hircine will hunt again.
Yeah, so this concludes the Blood Moon main quest. As I left the glacier, I heard a loud rumbling sound, as if the entire structure were coming down around me. I found myself outside a fallen ice mountain, with Hircine's message echoing my thoughts. The hunter has been defeated, but he will return one day to hunt again. Which is convenient because I can't see Jack. Anyway, what soul did he go? What soul gem did he go into? Was it a big one? It was just a common soul gem. Where did Karstag go in? Also a common one. I'm disappointed, to be honest. And kinda sorry I couldn't get carriers out again. But such is the way of things. But there's one thing I want to show you, and that is the first werewolf thing. We'll get back to the save game in a bit, but I wanted to show you this before we leave. If I were to not cure the werewolf infection, and just, I don't know, sit in somewhere in the wilderness for 3 days. Yeah, well, it's only one aspect of him, so to be fair, it's not the actual Hircine in all his glory, as he stated. Had we not removed this werewolf affliction, we'll just go outside. Kill those things for now. Okay, I think this is a good place to just sit around for 3 days. Can I? Yes. So we'll rest for 3 days. And then we'll rest for rest for 1 day and another day. Okay, and at the end of the 3rd day, I said at the end of the 3rd day, at the end of the third day, this happens. And now we can actually you can jump ridiculously fast, which funnily enough makes Hosina's Ring also one of the most it is your stats. You have a 1 in all aspects and all attributes, except strength, agility, speed, and endurance. Your health scales with that, so this, as a level 1 werewolf, you have a lot less health than this. Yeah, athletics, you're absurdly fast. You're pretty good unarmored, although I think this is completely irrelevant for your character. You can jump very far, and you of course are very good without weapons. Sadly, I can't seem to actually do anything right now. Ah, no, okay. Okay, what I want to do here is okay, that's my kill. And now I have those effects here. Restore health, Spirit of the Wolf. Eye of Night Eye. And I think some other things, but mostly those. Every 2 days you basically get a quest from Hosina. Okay, that's that. And if I were, for example, to spend a day, I could just do that if I so desired. This would also happen on Vardenfell. There's only one way to cure this, and that is to basically go and do a wolf cure ritual, which is kind of annoying to do. But you can see the damage here is considerable. Anyway, let's go back to here-ish. And next time, oh boy. Also, I think now we can find werewolves out in the wilderness, which is not the most pleasant thing to find. Okay. Yeah, sadly Carnius is not going to make it back home, or Carius rather. I think the canon is he actually did make it back home. Because in Skyrim he is basically buried in his fortress. And I don't think they would pull his body out of this. Anyway, we have to deliver the sad news to someone here. Okay, he's assumed dead. That's probably a wise decision. Okay, so we are now here. Next time we'll help with Raven Rock and explore some more things on Saltztime. Then we might do some more Vardenfell, and I'm not sure what else is there left to do, because then we'll have finished most of Morrowind. We might do some minor quests, but all in all, that's it. We have seen everything. I mean, not literally everything, there's quite a lot of white patches on the map, but I don't feel like actually going through all of those. We have seen most of the things on Morrowind. We have reached pretty much the pinnacle of what one person can reach in Morrowind, to be honest. Except in the Imperial Cult, which we only have the penultimate rank. And yeah. And of course in the Fighters Guild, because Fighters Guild sucks. But yeah, that would be the end of the Morrowind stream. So maybe maybe 2 more streams and then we're out of content. I don't want to stream like every single stupid cave or every other thing. Also because those smugglers' caves are really no threat anymore. So yep. Also, I don't care particularly about finding moon sugar in there. We could flog somewhere. Let's go to. By the way, if you actually get carriers out, you will. He will. I think he will reward you. I'm not sure. Maybe he dies anyway. I don't know. Let's fix our gear before we end up before we end the stream. Yeah, this will cost us a bit. But yeah, you can actually defeat this without silver weapon. Although, of course, it would be a lot easier if you had silver weaponry. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Next time, but probably tomorrow evening, there will be more Morrowind. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Christops, for the researches there. And yeah, I hope I'll see you all back tomorrow. Bye.